Okay.
I noticed some muck on the floor of the corridor, and I silently cursed the rabble with which I have to share my building.
Do you usually have a similar attitude to other people? Do you believe you are better than others?
If others treat me like trash just because of my gypsy origin, I do not intend to remain silent.
Do you often meet with racist-based reluctance toward you?
Too often. Especially since I've become famous. In the eyes of all these fallen lords, I'm a nouveau riche. The poor think I'm a gypsy fraud and a thief.
Did you feel hatred towards those people?
I did. However, I certainly wouldn't kill anyone. They were not worth it.
Please return to your testimony. You noticed some garbage, and what happened next?
Gosh dang. What time is it? It's supposed to be 9. I'm a murderer. And I can decide whether or not I want to frame somebody else for murder. Shopping? What is this, for condoms? Cigarettes? It's not telling me. Wait, I could buy a freaking egg. Fromage! I'm gonna buy, some cheese. Why can I buy some cheese? Why is there a vending machine? This is not safe, okay? You can't buy an egg, or ham, or cheese, or fish from a vending machine. This is not right. Seeing that it's been 30 minutes of April Fools over here, I don't trust any post for the next 24 to 36 hours. I wouldn't either. Apparently, April Fool's Day is a lot longer than I thought it was. Or April Fools in general. Oh shoot, today is the last day of... Ah, fuck. It's the last day of March. Dang it. Let's buy the cheese. Wait, I can buy cheese and... No, let's just buy the cheese.
I bought a few things from my vending machine.
No, we just bought the cheese.
I closed the inner door. I looked at posters on the bulletin board.
We're gonna use the stairs.
I decided to use that for a moment. I watched the fireworks over the rooftops of...
Oh my god. Cheese from a vending machine. Is this our apartment? Monsieur Brissot's door?
I knocked at Monsieur Brissot's door, and he called back after some time.
Do you always visit your neighbors at such odd hours?
It's only 9 o'clock.
Monsieur Brissot is the only neighbor I like. I believe with reciprocity. He goes to sleep late, and sometimes we like to argue about politics and the influence of La Révolution on today's France.
Please, return to your testimony.
Okay. Wait, is this his apartment? Oh, I'm so terrified to go see this guy.
I heard noises coming from the kitchen. I thought it was Monsieur Brissot preparing his dinner, and I wanted to say hello. But it was not him, only a woman.
Did you recognize this woman?
Not immediately.
Why does it matter?
Familiar, but I did not know who she was.
Please testify.
Oh my gosh, I am a vampire confirmed.
I was curious to see behind the door, but did not want to offend my host by nosing. I opened the door to the living room of Monsieur Brissot.
Did they get rid of the raindrops, man? Can I sit down? 10 minutes.
I talked to Monsieur Brissot. And again, we had an argument
What, Jones?
about La Révolution. Monsieur Brissot felt regret that in modern France, the high birth was no longer relevant. Also, he boasted that he had hired a maid. I do not know where...
Why is his voice not high enough now?
And did not see any effects of her work. His apartment was a mess, as usual.
Wasn't that an odd thing for you?
Yes, Monsieur le Président. If someone hires a servant, one can expect order. And in this apartment, there was none.
Did your neighbors say anything else about the maid?
Yes, I was going to say it. It turned out that it was Marie Capet, my old classmate. We grew up in the same city, and I had not known that she had moved to Paris.
So you admit that you knew the victim?
Oui, I knew who she was.
Swear, Ethan, an important event is approaching. Press Q to get acquainted with it. Hold on, I gotta turn the volume up a little. His voice keeps going down for some reason. That is disgusting. I'm not looking at that. Q. The accused rented a room on his name at the Caucus Hotel, which is adjacent to the building in which he lives. It was in that room that approximately at 11:16 p.m. Marie Capet was murdered. Supporting evidence. Oh shit, we went over. Oh, no, it's only 9:25. So at 11:16 we have to go to the apartment, I guess? Or the hotel room? There's two supporting evidence. Are we gonna call him a fucking liar? What time is it? It's only 9:15. Okay, so apparently we have to go to our room. Can we get rid of this rain, please? Read and take the letter.
The apartment was full of empty bottles. Monsieur Brissot sought solace in drinking.
So we have to match the evidence, apparently. Oh no, it's a wine, it's a cork. There's corks on the floor all over the place, monsieur. Monsieur.
I opened the door to the living room.
Let's go talk to her. Hello? I can't. She's making bread, I think. You're not gonna click. Yeah, I'm not gonna click on that either.
And walked out into the hallway.
Cosmopolitan, you're fucking weird, dude. Remember that in order to arrange a credible line of defense, you will have to take time-lapse into account. Press T and match your actions with evidence. Oh. Okay, so I need to look at the guest book real quick. To say that you never rented a room would be foolish. It would be best to testify that you rented a room and explain to the court why you did it. Okay, so... At 9:25, I have to make sure that I have to go look at the guest book. Where's the guest book? At 9:25. Okay, I gotta go back. I have to go downstairs and rent the hotel room.
I used the stairs.
Oh shit, I got like 10 minutes to get there.
Then I opened the door.
Why are we gonna use the room?
I opened the door and walked out into the street.
Why are we gonna say, like, how are we gonna explain why did we rent the room? These fucking birds, dude. Shit's already not matching up because I I've got blood all over me.
I opened the door and walked into the Caucasus Hotel.
Oh, Caucasus, that's how you say. You got 5 minutes. We're going, man. Hello? We do, we have 5 minutes. Where's the...
Next, I wanted to open the door to the restaurant, but it was closed because of the late hour. Next, I threw a few francs to the fountain in the hotel.
You please clean my face off? Is that an option? Apparently it is not an option to clear the rain off my face. Rent a room and explain why you did it. Why did you do it?
Apparently, the clerk noticed my state, but the rules of savoir-vivre did not let him make any commentary.
A shower?
I wanted to rent a room in a hotel, but the clerk said that a room had already been rented in my name. He said it's on the top floor and gave me a spare key. I must add that the conversation with this man was not held at about 9:25 p.m., as according to his testimony, but at a different time.
At 9:15?
Do you claim that you did not rent that room?
Oui, Monsieur le Président. But I knew it could not be a coincidence. The name Ethan is not that common.
So you tried to learn more from the clerk?
Yes, however, he hid behind his professional secrecy. I knew he wouldn't tell me a thing.
I do not understand one more thing. You live next to the hotel, so why did you want to rent a room there?
Sometimes I meet up with some girls of the Moulin Rouge.
Oh.
Due to my reputation, I prefer not to do it in my apartment.
Did you meet Marie Capet face to face?
No, Monsieur le Président, never.
His mustache is, or his beard is coming through the wall.
I wanted to check the guest book, but I couldn't do that with the clerk nearby.
So let's go check the room out, dude. Can I check the room?
I opened the door to the phone room.
The phone room? Lure the clerk out of the hall. I want to see.
I wanted to learn something about that hotel room.
That your warm water is out and you need a shower.
I dialed the front desk and asked a staff member to check something in the backyard. I had a moment to look inside the guest book.
You son of a bitch. I'm gonna look at this guest book.
I checked the guest book. There was my surname and a signature which I recognized immediately. It was the signature of my father.
What? Oh, I'm changing the evidence, guys. I'm going to accuse somebody else.
Monsieur le Président, the evidence mentioned by my client has already been presented by the prosecutor. But I must add that we commissioned the handwriting expert. This is the proof marked with number 1. It states that the signature appearing in the hotel guest book really belongs to Antoine Eaton.
Why would I accuse my father?
Of the accused.
Then Monsieur Antoine Eaton will be re-examined as a witness. The hearing will take place at the next trial. I ask to duly summon the witness. The accused can return to his testimony.
Oh shoot, we gotta look at the rest of the evidence. Oh! He caught me! So at 22:05, the accused enters his apartment in the company of Marie Capet, or let her in. He probably wanted to test on her the prototype of a torture machine on his construction. When the woman realized that the accused intended to do, she grabbed a metal rod lying in the room and hit the accused on the head. Seizing the opportunity, Marie Capet fled from the apartment. Okay, so at 22:05, we've got like 30 minutes. Maybe a little bit more. 2205. Oh, it's only 2120. Can we go up to our room? Oh!
Then I opened the elevator grate.
Oh, we're on the
I took the elevator
second
to
floor.
the second floor.
We're in the penthouse. I want to check out the room first. It only seems...
Then I opened the elevator grate.
It only seems logical that if someone had a room rented out to them... Oh, Jesus Christ, that scared me.
Then I opened the elevator grate.
Christ on a cracker. It only seems logical that if someone was renting a room, we need to go check it out, you know?
I examined the historic tableware.
I smoke.
For a moment, I admired the images showing
Oh,
beauty.
I know that. What is that? Notre Dame? Notre Dame?
Then I opened the door.
Ah. Okay, so this is where she was murdered.
I tried to open the door to the hotel room, but it was closed.
So this
Why
one.
did you want to open that door?
I'm ashamed to admit, but I forgot which room I had rented.
I understand. Please
Right,
continue
Joe?
your testimony.
You wish wet was permanent? You wish you were wet permanently?
Later, I entered the room.
Okay, let's see what's in this room. Tea. We have tea. Can we dry ourselves off? Drink some champagne.
I drank some decent champagne.
Holy shit. I guess we did. Read the newspaper? Well, we have to go back to our place at 2105. Wait. At
I
2205.
read cultural announcements.
How did we read when we were drunk? Leave into the corridor. Sleep for 10 hours? No. Oh my gosh, that's how you end the testimony? Is by sleeping? Corridor. Take a bath. Yeah, let's clean ourselves off. 15 minutes? We could spare 15 minutes. That was pretty fast, right, Kitty?
I took a bath, washing away any traces of... I glanced at the painting, imitating early Monet.
Monet. Oh my god, look at... We're all dry now.
I went out into the corridor.
Only 10 hours, right? Apparently we kill the girl in our room and then fall asleep. Let's get the fuck out of Dodge, guys. So we
I
went
opened the inner door.
to the hotel room and we took a bath before we went home. The fuck is wrong with
I
us?
opened the elevator grate. I took the elevator to the ground floor.
Private. We're so getting the death penalty. None of our evidence matches.
I opened the elevator grate.
Apparently, this game also had an attorney on staff to help with the story. I like how, it's just a picture of what's outside. It just stays right there.
I opened the door and walked out into the street.
Water was out. Hotel next door. Now it works. It works. So what time is it now? 21:55. I'm not going back in there.
For a moment, I admired the charming streets of Montmartre.
An important event is approaching. Yeah, but I don't know where Marie Capet is.
I opened the door and entered the building where my apartment is.
Apparently she's here somewhere. Maybe she's upstairs.
I opened the inner door.
Wait, where do we live?
I decided to use the stairs instead of the elevator.
You have third floor? Knock. Enter your apartment.
Then I opened the door to my apartment and entered.
Where is she? Oh, fuck. This is what I would do unless I had friends close. You would go get a hotel room?
I watched the frames hanging on the wall. I loved their simplicity. It enhanced my creativity.
Oh my gosh, dude. This makes me
For a
uncomfortable.
moment, I admired the new sculptures that I had recently ordered.
It creeps me out. I don't like them. So this... Why can we not meet with her?
Then I opened the door.
Kitchen.
I checked if the tableware needed any cleaning.
Got a bust.
I opened the inner door.
Oh. Leftovers. Put the groceries into the cabinet. Wait, when did I get groceries? Cook? 10 minutes. What happens? 22:45. Marie Capet ran to the nearby hotel. 22:45. It's 21:56. Cook.
Later, I took to cooking dinner for the next day.
Who cooks dinner for the next day? At 10 o'clock at night. Okay. What else do we have? Someone was extremely stressed. The murder at 2316. The maid found her body in a room rented by Alfred Ethan. So basically we just have to live out the rest of the night. One of the neighbors passed the accused at the front door of the building in which they both lived. The clothing of the accused was stained with blood. So at 23:30 we have to make sure that we get our asses kicked. 23:30.
Then, I ate some leftover oysters with a few caviar tarts.
Oh, leftover oysters? What, dude?
I also
Why?
drank some good wine.
Why would you do that?
I put my groceries into the cabinet in the kitchen.
There's a sausage hanging from the wall.
For a moment, I admired. Then I opened the door.
We're drunk again, boys.
I pressed the piano key. I cannot play, but I bought the piano to fit the interior decoration.
You ask Kitty to prep you for the next coming week, but do you ask her at 10 o'clock at night? Shave? This could help with the blood. 20...
I wanted to shave, but I cut myself with a razor. I was all covered in blood.
God damn it. Now we're all bloody again.
Then I used the stairs. I glanced on the frames hanging on the wall. Their simplicity calmed me down and allowed me to focus. I checked the elements of my cleaning machine, assessing what remained to be done.
Can I take another shower?
I turned on the gramophone and listened to some music.
So, half hour. Which would be 22:35. You might cook something at 10 p.m.?
I started
What?
to work on my new cleaning machine. After 30 minutes, I decided to take a break.
We go get drunk again?
Then I opened the door.
And I looked at my beautiful self. I'm so beautiful. Oh my god, look at me. Yeah, this is an overdone effect. Sleep for 10 hours, no. We gotta make sure that we're outside. At 23:30.
I worked on my new invention for about half an hour.
So we have 30 minutes. We need to get downstairs so that this guy sees us outside. But why the fuck would we go home?
Then I used the stairs.
That's really weird. You've cooked during your streams at like 10 p.m. to 5 a.m.?
I opened the door and walked out into the stairwell.
The more you know. I'm gonna go try to get some more, flan, guys.
Then I used the stairs.
I want some flan, man. I tried to get it earlier.
I decided to use the stairs instead of the elevator. Then I opened the door. Then I opened the door and stepped outside.
And then I'm gonna get my ass kicked again. These ruffians. Oh, never mind. It wasn't flan. It was creme brulee.
I read cultural announcements.
Drink.
Later, I tasted some champagne from the ice bucket.
This fuck gonna beat me up again? What time is it? It's almost time. Yep, he kicked my ass again. Oh, it's almost 1 p.m. Or 1 a.m. for you?
I wanted to drink some good wine and eat a piece of cheese.
Nah, damn it, I wanted that caramel brulee.
Rabble tried to throw me out, screaming that there was no room for gypsy thieves. They
You
beat
gypsy
me
son of a
and threw me
bitch.
into the street. I was all covered in blood.
Monsieur Eaton, why did you walk into the same cafe where you had previously been attacked?
I thought they were gone.
I was hoping that this, or similar rabble, wouldn't be there anymore, and I would be able to drink wine peacefully.
Yeah. Oh gosh, the judge suspects me. What time is it?
Then I noticed the lights were on in Monsieur Prisso's apartment.
I gotta fool around for like 15 minutes.
I knocked, but no one answered.
What am I gonna do? Go into the hotel? Man, this guy's testimony is just stupid. You're 7 hours ahead now?
And walked into the Caucasus Hotel.
Hours ahead of me? Sweet baby Jesus. Who's this? Papa?
I've just received an urgent package from the Procureur de la République containing new evidence in the case. I ask both the parties to get acquainted with it.
Ah, shit, what did I do?
It is a letter from the attorney's office from 1 week before the murder, which calls Alfred Eaton in attendance to forward the designs of the invention which he has constructed in secret from Le Feu Company. The firm acted on behalf of the president of the company, Hugo Argent. Monsieur Eaton, have you received the letter?
Oui, Monsieur le Président.
When did you receive it?
I don't remember exactly, but probably on the 10th of October.
So, exactly 1 week before the murder?
Oui, Monsieur le Président.
Which designs are mentioned in this letter?
Designs of my secret invention on which I was working in my free time. It has no connection with Le Feu.
Therefore, why did the firm send you this letter on behalf of Hugo Argent?
Hugo must have guessed what great potential my invention had, and how profitable it could be.
Did you keep your designs in your apartment?
Oui, Monsieur le Président. In the safe, in my secret workshop.
Due to the new circumstances which may be relevant to the case, I order rehearing of Hugo Argent. Please summon the witness. There will also be a rehearing of Antoine Eaton, father of the accused, due to the suspicion that he had rented the room in which the murder was committed. And at this time I announce a break. The next court session will be held tomorrow
Oh
at the
gosh.
same time.
Oh no. What happened? One a.m. Shit. We're in prison, boys. After a careful examination of handwriting of Alfred and Antoine, it clearly states it's their signature, which appears in the guest book of the Caucasus Hotel belongs to, oh, his dad. Okay. Then it's all locked evidence. Oh, letter from the law firm. The letter summons Alfred to transfer the designs of his invention to which he worked in secret. The firm acted on behalf of Hugo Argent. Okay. I don't think anything else has changed. Can we do things that make us seem crazy?
Cher fils, your father and I are quite sure that you did not do it. You couldn't have. We love you, and we are waiting for you at home. Please, leave this cursed Paris and return to your home parts. Mama et Papa.
Shit, I'm accusing my father.
Yes. Papa asks you not to mention the hotel guest book. Apparently you know what that means?
Wait a minute, this should be used as evidence, dude. Papa? Papa? Read a letter from Marie Capet's parents.
You gypsy scum. You can be sure that you will take responsibility for what you have done to our daughter. You will be beheaded, and even neither your millions nor your connections will be able to help you. Is the stolen money not enough? Is your wrongdoing to all these poor people not enough? You had to tear everything away from us, including our only daughter. Death to the rich. Vive la nouvelle révolution.
Hugo Argent.
Mon cher ami, I am in a deep regret that you had to stand before the court accused of such a terrible deed. I assure you that I deeply believe in your innocence and will do my best so that you can continue to work for the glory of Le Feu and toute la France. Cordialement, Hugo Argent.
I'm a little confused now, though. I'm a little confused as to why my dad... has a hotel room. Do I have my clock? I don't have my watch. Go to bed. Interesting.
Monsieur Eaton, please hurry. The court is already in waiting.
Wake up, wake up. In the game you can... Oh wait, we already...